everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moira, and for today's video, we are gonna be doing another Q&A, and this time may theme na siya. So this is going to be a Q&A all about my stay in UP Diliman. So I went on Instagram the other day and I asked you guys to ask me some questions or wonderings that you have about my experience in UP, what to expect, and just college life in general. So that's what we're gonna do today. Kaya nagbabalik ang aking UP t-shirt, and yeah, just a bit of a background if first time mo lang dito sa channel ko. Hi, my name is Moira. I make videos about architecture, design, and lifestyle, and I studied in UP Diliman from 2014 to 2019. I took up BS Architecture, and I have a lot of videos focusing on those. I'll leave them down below. So yeah, you can go ahead and check them out if you want more UP or Arki content. But anyways guys, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Woo! Hey, first question. Favorite kainan spot po in UP? Of course, favorite ko ang Arki Vicky because of their siomai with egg, legendary. Sarap. The best din talaga yung mga street food lang around UP. I remember I had class in the geology building. Tapos kapag naghihintay lang ako doon, hindi ko matiis na bumili ng kwek-kwek na may suka. Tapos sobrang, ang sarap. Ang sarap. Kapag restaurants, of course, there's Rodix. And then, kapag medyo mas social, you have chocolate kiss. Oh my gosh, I love chocolate kiss. Noong time na may class ako during weekends, tapos susunduin ako ng dad ko, we would go there afterwards and magpapabili ako ng blueberry cheesecake because I freaking love cheesecake, as in, sobrang love ko siya. Ang sarap ng mga cakes nila. Ba yan? Ginutom niya pa ako. Second question, judgmental po ba mga tao doon? Well, from my experience naman, I don't think people are judgmental. Actually, feel ko opposite sila na wala silang pake sa'yo. I think I've talked about this before na UP is a very you-do-you type of campus na kahit anong suot mo, kahit anong gawin mo, or kahit anong ka, there's a place for you there and you'll fit right in. Fave spot. My favorite spot would have to be AS steps or lobby or corridors, ganon. I just loved staying there. Walang ginagawa, just waiting for my next class or whatever. You just can sit there and take a break and relax. Ano pong klaseng exam ang kukunin para makapasok sa College of Architecture? Well, pre-pandemic times, you only really had to take the UPCAT. There's no other extra exam for architecture students. I think now, because of the pandemic, walang exam. I think it's grades from what I hear, which is kind of terrifying. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I also don't know how to feel about it. But anyways, when everything gets back to normal, you just have to take the UPCAT. Did you feel like transferring or shifting during your college days? Yeah, definitely. Transferring to a different university, I don't think so. Pero shifting to another course, definitely. I've thought about that. I think every student goes through that phase, especially kapag Arki Cap. I've never met a single Arki student na sure na siya na hindi na siya aalis ng Arki. And I actually think it's a good idea to think about shifting to another course just to see if you have other options that can probably make you happier. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, it's a good thing that you're choosing your own happiness above anything else. Pero obviously, hindi naman ako nag-shift sa iba, and eventually, I realized that Arki really was for me. Inaabot po ba kayo ng gabi like 11 PM or madaling araw sa class for ACADS? Madaling araw, hindi, because I think Arki closes at 12 AM. But it is possible to stay there until 11 for like a class. I never personally experienced it, but I have heard other students na nagstay ganun ka-late for a consultation, ganon, especially during thesis years. Probably the latest I've stayed was like 9 PM for a class. Sa UPD Arki po, ilan po ang section or block? So if you didn't know, in UP, there are blocks when you go into your first year, first sem. After nun, wala na. Pero when I was in first year, I think there were 3 blocks to choose from. Per block, there were like 20 to 25 students, I think. Pero sa labas nun, there were still irregular students na walang block. Minsan po ba expected na kapag traffic sa isang area, saan po madalas? Saka when? Inside UP, usually there's no traffic. Siguro medyo traffic lang if there's like a road closed for an event or kapag naghuhukay na naman sila for the nth time. Siguro yung pinaka-traffic lang is kapag mga first days of school. Oh my God, guys, merong isang time first day of school nun. Tapos, dun kasi ako pumapasok sa gate sa likod near the College of Law. And usually kasi, travel time ko from my house to UP is like 15-20 minutes, ganun. Tapos, girl, nung day na yon sobrang traffic. Umabot kami ng like 1 hour or feel ko nga more. It was like almost 2 hours. So, I was really late to my class. I was 45 minutes late. Sobrang nakakahiya. And then, pagdating ko dun, after 5 minutes, wala na. Tapos na yung class. Sobrang nakakahiya talaga. Pagpasok mo, tapos na pala yung class. Luckily, my professor did not make a big deal out of it. Paano po kayo nakakarating sa class in time? Ang laki-laki ng UPD! That's so true. UP is probably the biggest campus. Alam ko it's like 490 hectares or something. Paano nakakarating sa class on time? Well, meron namang grace period. So, that's 15 minutes. When you go into class, malilate ka lang kapag 15 minutes late or more ka na. And then, you're free to go 15 minutes before the class ends. Usually, okay naman yung mga profs sa pag-dismiss ng maaga. And then, ako kasi mas prefer kong maglakad from building to building. Hindi naman ako nalilate masyado. I think like 15 minutes lang din yung most na nilalakad ko. So, sakto lang. Except kapag may magkabilaan ka talaga na classes, yun yung medyo nakaka-stress. I only had that experience for 1 semester na from PE building, which is like on the left side, you're gonna go all the way to physics building. Meron namang 30 minutes in between. Pero girl kasi, kapag nag-jeep ka, halos umaabot na rin ng mga 20-25 minutes. Kasi ikutin pa niya yung buong UP. So, medyo nakaka-stress. Pero, never naman akong nalista na late. How long did it take bago mo makabisado yung places/hall sa UP? Actually, hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa rin memorize buong UP. Main building, siguro like after a year, carry ko na. Pero, there's still so much to explore. And kahit ako medyo nalilito kapag yung medyo gilid-gilid na. Is it necessary to be part of an org? No, it's not necessary. It's not like a requirement, but it's definitely an advantage. I really recommend that you join at least one org because it's a chance to meet new people. Like when I joined an org, dun ko mas nakilala yung Arki community and I felt more at home because I knew the people who were going there, not just by face but also by name. It's just a good community to be a part of. Kwento about prof or requirements na di mo makakalimutan. Hehe, stay safe ate. Stay safe as well. Yung unang pumasok sa isip ko is yung NSTP namin. Kasi for NSTP, may requirement siya, like project requirement na gagawin ng buong class and it's usually a big project. And then in my class, the plan was to go to Subic ata for like an overnight to clean the ocean, ganon, save the turtles, whatever. And talagang plinano na ng prof ko na ito na lang gawin natin para 2 days lang natin gagawin tapos di na natin kailangan magkita buong sem. But that plan didn't push through. I think it was scheduling issues. So, yung naging substitute namin for that was bird watching in UP. I mean, it was actually a very interesting experience. And if you didn't know, bird watching is actually a PE course in UP. Wala lang, ang fun niya na naglalakad lang kayo tapos may telescopes, makikita niya, oh my gosh, ang ganda ng colors ng birds. Pero it was just so mind-blowing to me na I just have to look at birds tapos papasa na ako sa NSTP. Iba talaga kapag UP. Not related sa content mo ate, pero baka po reco nyo po ulit yung fave podcast nyo po. Hehe, thank you po. I love these questions. Okay, so the podcast that I listen to regularly, like yung updated talaga ako sa kanila, is ang Walang Kwentang Podcast, the best, Sky Podcast, Tripod, You Can Sit With Us, and Simply Podlogical. And I'm also listening to Gilmore Guys now. It's an old podcast, pero it's about Gilmore Girls. So, I love listening to it. It's so funny. What was your study routine before po? I actually have a whole video dedicated to that, so you can go ahead and check that out. Have you ever failed an exam po? If yes, how did you cope with it? If no, paturo, senpai. I've definitely failed an exam, pero it was a practical exam. So ano yun eh, physics lab, both physics 71.1 and 72.1. I definitely flunked them. I had like 5/23, ganon. Kasi I don't really do well when it comes to experiments, as in mas lalong di ko siya naiintindihan kapag experiment na siya. Alam mo yung tipong, di ba may stations pa yun, tapos mga 1 minute lang ibibigay sa'yo para sagutin yung buong question. Tapos parang nape-pressure ka kasi, oh my gosh, kailangan matapos ko na to kasi kung hindi, wala na ako masasagot dito, kailangan ko na mahula, ganun. Tapos pinag ko, hindi, pero pressure ko kasi diktik na yung I really don't do well with that kind of time pressure. How did I cope with it? Wala. At that point, I didn't care anymore. Tinawanan ko na lang siya kasi end na naman ng SEM and pumasa pa rin naman ako kahit papano. Ayun. Third year next SEM, thinking of shifting but fears it's already too late and sayang efforts. Thoughts po, ate? I definitely don't think it's too late. It's never too late for anything. I know a person na parang thesis na ata siya tapos tsaka lang siya nag-shift and I think that was the right choice for them. As long as you feel that it's the right choice for you and that you're gonna be happier, then I'd say go for it. First impressions about UPD that you proved wrong throughout your stay. This is a very, very good question. And I have a very, very mababaw answer. Sorry na kung mababaw, huwag niyo kayo judge. Pero kasi before I actually enrolled to UP, nung hindi pa ako nagme-make ng decision ko where I was gonna study, my dad and I actually went there just to, you know, see the campus, get the feel of it, ganon. And then I saw a student. It was a guy who was working on his laptop and he was wearing rainbow-colored socks. And for me, growing up in a very sheltered, conservative Catholic school, that was such a foreign concept to me. You mean this man is wearing rainbow socks unironically? And in my head, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, sobrang iba ng culture dito, hindi ako sanay, I'll never fit in. Everything just felt so weird to me, ganon. Eventually, dun din naman ako nag-aral and throughout my stay, that thing that I got so like scared or culture shocked about became the thing that I love the most about UP. People can just wear, look, or be whoever they want to be and no one's gonna judge them for it. Personally, I think I also grew into that mentality and I know parang ang babaw lang ng topic na to na about fashion or the med, pero ako kasi yung tipo na I really love dressing up whenever I go out, as in kahit like a few hours at the mall lang, talagang mag-aayos ako and all that stuff. I really, really enjoy it. But at the same time, there's this like insecurity na, oh my gosh, what if i-judge ako ng mga tao or like sabihin nila na napaka-arte ko, ganon. Alam mo yun, pupunta ako ng mall tapos magkukulot pa ako ng buhok, ganyan. In UP, none of those judgments existed. You were just free to be what you want to be, dress however you like, and I really appreciate that. So salamat UP because you taught me to embrace my kaartehan. And lastly, what are the different types of people or students in UP? May natatandaan akong vandalism sa UP doon sa question na to. Nasa math building ako noon eh, tapos nagbabasa lang ako ng mga vandals sa table ko. Tapos sabi niya, there are two types of people in the world. One, those who keep people hanging, and two, but guys, that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell so you're updated whenever I post a new video. Again, if you want to watch more UP or Arki content, I'll link those videos down below. And yeah, also comment down below what video you want to see next, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!